What's up? What's good? What's popping? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. What's up, Divine Feminine? Let's tap right in and see what you need to know right now. Divine Masculine, tap in as well. Check this out. All right, first of all, Divine Feminine, you're not going to like what I'm going to have to say. I didn't like it either, interpreting it, but listen. You have a karmic contract. This is what your higher self is trying to tell you. Your higher self is trying to tell you, listen, you have a karmic contract. Divine Feminine, your karmic self, your karmic self. This is what it is. No lie. So that means Spirit want me to get right to it. You're coming up as a karmic twin. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you. All right, but check it out. Here's the good news. So you're gonna come up as Divine Masculines. You're supposed to have a child with Divine Masculine, right? And you're coming up in like Divine Masculine's life, like Divine Masculine's higher self is saying, "Oh, this is your baby mother." Okay, she's just dusty right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, take it the way it resonates. It could be vice versa, but the way my cards are set up is like, nah, this is definitely Divine Feminine. This is definitely you. So we're saying like basically Divine Masculine is waiting on you. Okay, his higher self is saying, wait, be patient. Divine Feminine will grow, will transform. Okay, you're gonna get it together because you coming up as the soul lesson in Divine Masculine's life, or vice versa. Like, but I know that you're the one that has to go through transformation. That's what I'm looking at right here. Divine Feminine, you're the one that has to go through some type of transformation. You're coming up as a karmic twin, and this is being a soul lesson. Now, what's the problem? Why are you coming up as a karmic twin? Because your mouth? Because you say what you want, when you feel like it. You don't hold your tongue. You're very conflictual. You like to argue. You like to fight. You like to beat your men. This is why you're coming up as karmic now. This is what Divine Masculine is getting. His higher self is telling him, listen, that's your dusty baby mama right now. Okay, her life is upside down right now, energetically, emotionally, whatever way, not necessarily physically, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't got it all wrapped tight. All right, Divine Feminine, like you thought you did. Now, Divine Masculine sitting here waiting on you to transform. Honey, you about to be this man's baby mama, okay? Because you're coming up as like the more that he deals with you face to face, the more secure you become, the more stable you become, the more loving you become. Yeah, Divine Masculine has an effect on you. Now, this doesn't mean that you're a karmic all around Divine Feminine, but these are aspects of our life where, you know what I'm saying, you might have one aspect of your life altogether, but then you might have another aspect of your life where it's not all together. And this aspect has to do with communication. Like you doing everything that you need to do in your spiritual world, I'm pretty sure, except for cursing people out. No, it's a no. It's a no for that, Divine Feminine. I know we want to do that. I know we want to just say whatever we want to say when we want to say it, however we want to say it. We want to win, and we want to win at all cost. But it's like it's giving defeated, okay? Because silence a lot of times is the big winner. Now, I'm not saying, hold on, let the helicopter go past. Now, I'm not saying for you to be a punk, for you to let people walk over you, or for you to just always be silent. There's a time for things, but it's just like, I feel like it's getting to a point where it's almost excessive. It's starting to become you, okay? Instead of you always being this nurturing woman, you're starting to become this bitter person. You get what I'm saying? It's starting to like, you're starting to embody that energy of the person who's always arguing and very conflictual and don't get it and don't understand and not listening and not conservative. You're rah rah, you're conflictual, you just always think about fighting. You probably got a little bit of narcissistic energy in you from past life, from past people or whatever, or family, now you're turning into a narcissist. But divine masculine is here because his higher self is saying, listen, this woman, yeah, she likes to start drama. She's being a little Miss Love in hip hop, but the more you see her face to face and the more you work with her, because divine masculine is like, damn, this is what I got to work with. Like, we are definitely, why are you arguing with me, divine feminine, for no reason? You know, you just want to win the conversation instead of, and it's not even a conversation that needs to be won. I'm telling you to come over here and take up your stick, and you're arguing with me. You know, so divine masculine is sitting there like trying very much to be patient with divine feminine. Okay. Now, spirit is saying you stick to it, and divine feminine will bear children for divine masculine. That's the only thing I'm getting from this. She also will just like have a stable life, be more nurturing, be more caring, be more loving, be more open hearted. You know, like divine feminine, you're just, I know you're blocking your heart. I know you're guarding your heart. You don't want to bond to anybody, and that's a problem. You're mad, you're angry with divine masculine. You're upset. You want to curse him out. I get it. I completely understand. But that's not what's best for you right now. You know, I get it. You probably don't forgive him. Maybe he did something in the past, but that's not the best move to make. Like, not even for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, when it comes, because you think that you're spiting divine masculine, and in reality, you're really spiting yourself and your own growth. That's why. That's why it's important to forgive divine masculine. You don't got to forgive everybody, but in this instance, yeah. So divine masculine is working with you, or he's waiting on you, rather, because he can't really do, it's not much he can do. You know what I mean? He can't take his energetic hand and reach inside of your chest and just like, you know what I mean, do energetic surgery. Like, people do that, but like without your permission, it comes off as you invading that person's space, which it is. That's like running up on a stranger. Like, it doesn't matter if you see that stranger's pain. Like, sometimes this may work, but if you run up on a stranger and be like, wow, you just look like you have stress in the shoulders, you don't say anything though. You just walk up on them and start giving them a massage. Some people might be like, wow, oh my gosh, you got that tension. I know you're a stranger and I don't know you from anywhere, but wow, you're really releasing that pain. Some people may take that opportunity, you know, because they understand that we all have to like get through life together. You know what I mean? We need each other, each person, you know. So other people will be like, what are you doing? I don't know you. Did you just put your little filthy hands on me? You are a complete stranger. Please move from me. Doesn't even matter if you can see the tension in their back. It doesn't matter if you have that gift or skill or talent. Only thing that matters is like, you have to ask permission for some people before you perform like Reiki or any type of surgery or anything like that. Divine Feminine will evolve. Okay, she's going to be more loving. I'm seeing her being more receptive as well. So it's like you're asking for someone to understand you mentally, where a divine feminine is going to do a whole nother thing. So instead, she's more receptive emotionally, and she's more receptive, like with knowledge. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like you could be trying to give, you're trying to give divine masculine, like you're trying to give divine feminine some type of energy. It's a block, but there's a block. Okay, if you're trying to do Reiki, or if you're trying to be telepathic energetically, there's a block. But after this blockage, she's going to be more receptive to like knowing what to do next. It's like, you know exactly what to do. You're doing what you can do, and she is upset with you. Like, she doesn't want your energy right now. You know what I mean? So, but there's going to be some type of, this could be like a love making encounter. This could be a sexual encounter, because I'm seeing the overall energy being new energy, and it comes in, or this could be a conversation. Okay, well, but anyway it goes, like the overall energy is you and divine feminine, divine masculine having a conversation or something like that. It's the Two of Cups. So there's some type of like conversation going on or exchange of emotions, knowledge, energy, but it's mutual. You get what I'm saying? It's like she understands you, you understand her. Because right now she's not being understanding of anything, and I don't think it's because like she can't. I think it's because she doesn't want to understand. She, you know what I mean? She wants to still be angry. So, and she has every right to be. Okay, you cannot divine masculine, you don't have control over when someone heals. It could take them 30 years to heal if they want to. It's not fair, but that's life, right? So divine, that's why we make these messages. So divine feminine is like, listen, if you want to have union, right, with the love of your life, okay, you have to not embody this bitter energy. It's making you look like a karmic twin. So, yeah, I'm seeing divine feminine being more receptive. Now she's going to have knowledge. She's going to take that information and she's going to know exactly what to do with it. She's going to be understanding, knowledgeable. I see her keeping secrets, holding water, okay, being more loving, more caring to your emotions. All right. So it's like she's just going to take whatever you say, she's going to process it, and she's going to act accordingly. It's going to affect her emotionally. Her life is going to come together. Okay, but this has to do with, it may not be love making, but it might be because we got the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. So, you know what I mean? That looks very intimate. There's some source of intimacy here, but it may just have to start with the Two of Cups. Okay, it's going to spark something. Something's going to be sparked. I feel like divine masculine is going to be sparked, and he is going to make the move to have a conversation. That's the most divine masculine can do, is initiate conversation, but being on your level. You understand what I'm saying? They're not, divine masculine is not just gonna come and say anything. Divine masculine is gonna come and say something that's captivating, that's intriguing, that's interesting, that is gonna have divine feminine like, huh? Me too. What? Tell me more. Okay. All right, so that's been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out.